Guys, so today we're gonna be checking out this Pittsburgh 14-piece combination wrench set, sizes 8 through 19, and then it skips 20, but then you continue 21, 22, and 25. And I got this 40-piece socket set from Harbor Freight as well, and it's decent. The ones at Shop Clash are a little bit better. I can't tell much of a difference. And then we have a bunch of sizes. So with 30 bucks, I took out my radiator that needed to be replaced. I took out the fan, I took out the clips. So with 30 bucks, let's see how she does. Alright guys, so the radiator came in. So we're gonna get this new radiator into that green car right there. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so these are the tools that I'm going to be using today. It's just my safety glasses. I'm using this to get the clamps off, my wrench set, and my socket set. Alright, so we're going to take out the battery first. It's already done. Just take out the black cable out. And then we're gonna take out the coolant reservoir as well with this. Take out all the clips out in the front. And clean up the clamps. Take out the fan. So let's go do that. Alright, to remove the coolant reservoir, you're just gonna take out this 10mm bolt right here and this other 10mm bolt right here. And then, alright, so as you can see, that coolant reservoir screwed into here and here. So now we just took out this hose from here, and now we're clipping these bolts right here that are attaching the radiator. And we also want to plug out the connector to the fan and set that off to the side. Now this, I know for sure that this radiator does not have any coolant in, so we do not have to drain it out because I already drained it out this morning. Alright, so let's continue. Alright, so with all that removed, we can now, we gotta remove this bolt, and then we can take out the fan. Yeah, so these Harbor Freight tools aren't that bad actually. Ratchet for being $5. There's another one right over here. I'll show you guys in a second. And then what I usually do is the 2 screws that came out the fan, I'll put them back immediately where I took them out from. That way I do not forget where they came from. Alright, so to the radiator. Alright, so to take out the radiator, you're gonna be unscrewing these bushings, the upper bushings that are holding the radiator in place. So we're gonna remove these two, and then the radiator should come loose. I'm pretty sure they're 10mm. I could be wrong. Yeah. As you can see, this is what holds the radiator in place. It has one of these at the top, 2 at the top, and then 2 at the bottom. And at the bottom it'll sit like this, kind of. So we're just gonna put this to the side. And then all my screws that I unscrew, I just put them back to where they were. So I know exactly where they go when I put it back in. All right. I think with that, the radiator should come free. Yes. There we go. As you can see, we just took out the radiator, and there's complete, just a giant hole. So let's get that fixed. So here's the new radiator. As you can see, it's a Mizu. And there's the old, dinked up, broken radiator. Oh, it's back here. As you can see, it cracked. You could fix it, but I just decided to replace it. And it has a little hair crack right there. All right, guys, so everything is back in place. The new radiator is right there. I don't know if y'all can see the new copper wires, metal wires. But everything's back in. If y'all want to see the process on how to put it back in, it's the same process of how you take it out, just backwards. But if y'all want to see it, I can show y'all in another video. But let's fill her up with some radiator fluid, get this coolant back filled, and let's see if she does not leak. So let's do that. All right, so all we're doing now is just filling up the radiator with the appropriate fluid for your proper vehicle. Make sure you check your owner's manual, or online you can usually check it out. Find it pretty easily. But so far there is no leakage down here. On the previous radiator, it would just constantly leak down here. But it's looking good so far. I'm gonna continue filling that up. So I'll get back to you in a minute. All right, guys, so the radiator fluid is now full. We're gonna turn the car on, put it on brake. And what I like to do is turn the max hot air on and then turn it back over to cold, so all the air bubbles trapped in there will get pushed out. So that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna leave it on for 15 minutes on hot and then 15 minutes on cold. So I'll check back with you on the second. So I'm gonna let her run for another 15 minutes, come back, look at the temperature gauge, and I want it to be right there in the middle, if not a little bit lower. But everything's working out so fine, and I'm gonna drive the car around for 30 minutes or so on the small roads to see if she does not overheat. It's been about 30 minutes, and as you can see, the gauge, the temperature gauge is a little bit below the midway line. So if that happens, you did a good job. You officially learned how to fix a radiator on any car. Congrats.